Hey guys, it's Donna Coker with Donna Coker's Cherry Bloom Handmade Soaps, and yes, I'm on the floor. Um, I'm on the floor because I wanted to show you guys something that we're doing, and we're recycling, reusing, and also saving money for ourselves and not passing on that to customers. When we mail 1 or 2 bars of soap, and I'm sure everyone else does the same, you mail first class. So you're not having to pay that flat rate fee for just 1 or 2 bars of soap. So the boxes that most people purchase, the cheapest that I have found them is 30 something cents when you're buying in bulk. But we get a lot of deliveries. And sorry about that, guys. My daughter-in-law called me. So what I was saying was we have a lot of deliveries and we have a lot of boxes. We have a lot of leftover boxes. And what we do is if we're only mailing 1 or 2 bars of soap, then we make our own boxes. And these are just a few I was just sitting here doing. And I thought, well, you know what? Somebody might find this useful. So basically, they turn out. And of course, you're going to tape them and whatever, decorate. If you want to decorate them, you've got a box that's, for us, it holds 1 to 2 bars of soap. And you would put any writing on the inside, of course. And what I did was I made me a template because it's just easier that way than measuring every single time. So I took one of our largest bars, and this is our cinnamon bun paradise. It smells really good, by the way. And actually, you need 2 bars, and also I added a little extra to count for shrink wrap, tissue, anything that's going to hold it a little tighter in the box. And that's going to give you the general width that you need for the bottom of your box, and then you're also going to need to decide the depth that you need for your box. So I based mine off of 2 bars, the width and the depth of our soap, and so that's how I measured the bottom of my box. You're also going to need to do that for the top, of course. So, and when you fold your box up, and you can cut the little edges off. You can use a little ribbon on it, whatever you need. Take the sides up, but you just make your little pattern. So I don't have to constantly measure. So when I cut this out, I try to go with the folds of the box, so I don't have to do it that much. And of course, you would use a utility knife or whatever you have, but I was just wanting to show because I didn't know if everybody had all that. So I have scissors, I have a pen, and I'm in the floor because it was just easier working with a box to be in the floor. And you're going to use, if you can use folds that are already there, great. If you can't, then you just have to cut your own. So I'm going to try and use this fold here and just trace my pattern onto it. And I'm not doing this real neat right now because I'm just showing you guys. So now all I have to do is cut my pattern out. Let me put my soap. I don't want to ruin it. It's not ready. It's still curing. Normally, we'd use a box cutter up on the table, but since I'm sitting here doing it this way, I'm just going to show you quickly in case you don't have a box cutter or, whatever you want to do it the way we're doing it at the moment. And I just cut off any excess that I know I'm not going to be able to use on another box because there's just not enough of it. And just get it out of the way. And that way it's easier to work with. Usually, for this size box, I can take a medium box and get 3, sometimes 4 of these small boxes from it. And it just depends on how large your soap is. And it's, to me, you know, it's kind of us doing our little part with recycling. And I mean, it's handmade soap. Why not have handmade boxes to go along with it? Right. This is kind of a rudimentary cut because I'm just trying to not keep you guys on video forever and ever. So you can use a straight edge, you can use a ruler. I'm just using a piece of an edge of the cardboard that was cut straight, just for convenience. You're going to put the print to the inside. I'm going to take my pattern, and instead of measuring this every single time, I'm going to mark where my folds need to be. So I know I need a fold here if I want the little flap. If I don't want the little flap, I don't need a fold there. I need a fold here. The other folds are going to kind of be natural. Let's see. Let's move down a little bit on this to here. So we're going to put our fold here. And I'm here. Okay. So if you don't have a scoring tool, you can use the dull end of the scissors or anything that you could run across there. Don't cut all the way through. Just score it. I've got a natural, and those are the only two I have to mark because everything else from the pattern, you can see where it needs to fold. Wherever the flaps are, of course. And I have a natural fold there. Okay. And there we have our little box. These boxes can be used when we're using our first class mailers like this. This is just a little sample box that I made when I was trying to come up with a pattern. And I just put little bows on the edges just to see what it would look like. I'm not actually going to do that. We're going to tape the box. I may put a little ribbon on the front. I haven't decided if I'm going to start doing that yet, but for now it's just taping, and that's just easier. And it fits right in the little mailer for first class. That's it. It's really simple. I actually also want to come up with a box pattern for the box that fits in the flat rate envelopes, and I'm working on that. But these, you know, we're always getting the deliveries. We always have extra cardboard laying around, and it's just easy to do. And it protects your soap in those flat rates. Not flat rates, but the first class mailers, and you don't have to worry about them. You got your soap already protected. Ours is in shrink wrap and some tissue, and you know, if I need a little extra stuff in here, I'll do that. But other than that, I really feel that the soap needs to be in a box, even though it's inside a bubble mailer. I still feel more comfortable with the soap arriving in the way that it was sent out if it's protected by cardboard. So anyway, if you guys have any questions, I'll be happy to give you our measurements if you want those. I have them written down somewhere, but you really need to use your soap to get your measurements. I used our largest one, and that way our largest fits and our smallest fits. You may have to use a little bit extra packing, but that's okay as well, because we're not going to make that weight limit on first class either way you go. But anyway, if you have any questions, leave them in the comments. I'll answer them the best that I can. If you like the video, feel free to watch any of my others. If you like it, please hit like and subscribe. And if you hit the little bell, you'll get a notification every time we upload a video. So, thanks for watching. Talk to you next time.